Right there. Good God. Let's go. What's your growing season? Our growing season is... I don't really have... Hold on. I don't have any growing zones out here anymore. 1 second. Let me throw one in here. Growing season is 40 out of 60 days, but there's no good soil out here. There's someone here on the corner, and there's like a little itty bitty bit here, but there's like nowhere to grow, dude. Yeah, rip. There's no trees, there's no wildlife. Wildlife is non-existent. There are no trees. Sometimes you get a cactus that'll grow, but that's about it, dude. That's why I said we're growing fiber corn right now to get us wood. We have about 400 wood right now. It's the most wood we've ever had. That's why we dug indoors and made everything out of steel and marble. It's been a pain in the butt. But we're making cocaine now. Yes, it's part of ideology, because you can be a tree hugging ideology where you want to protect the trees. So they gave you a crop that you can grow instead to get your wood requirement. Each fiber corn yields 2 wood. So this is 16 wood every... How long does fiber corn take? 6 days. But it's more like... When it turns on, it's more like 4 days or something. So Stefface, have fun. I'll see you soon. Just let all of our hunting buddies know and be on the lookout. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, so we're kind of just in wall smoothing mode. Just kind of laying out. This was where we originally started living. This was an old ruin. And we moved in here and we were growing like here and down here and stuff. And then we eventually moved ourselves into the mountain. And this is where we've stayed. We had 1,000 yayo earlier. We sold 400 of it. We bought a bunch of jade and stuff. We're gonna be decking out our place because the victory. I don't want to spoil you on ideology if you don't want me to. So tell me now. That way I don't say anything too much. Because there's a go ahead. Okay, so the way you win in ideology is you get a mission that says you have to be friendly with somebody or allied, and you have to have a wealth of 350,000, and then you get map piece number 1. You then reset with 5 colonists and up to 5 animals, and you got to do it again for map piece number 2. Then you reset and do it again for map piece number 3. So right now, all we're doing is trying to get our wealth up as high as possible. So our wealth is currently right at 200,000. We need to get to 350. Yeah, the victory for this is a grind. It's a grind. But in ideology, you can set your own parameters. So like comfort is ignored, so we can build shit rooms and they'll stay in shit rooms. We love insect meat. We idealize pain. So like when someone gets food poisoning, they actually get a buff. They get happy. Let's see, for instance, let me check health real quick. See how this right arm has a painful scar? 23% pain. Over in needs, it says serious pain, +5. They like it. They like it because they're in pain. So when they get food poisoning, they get off from it. It's really, really weird. But the ideology is very interesting. All right, they've got breach axes. This is fun. I'm feeling a bit lazy. Let's call for help. Because I'm lazy. Military aid, please. Thanks. All right, let's go. Take care of my dirty work for me. Oh, you didn't send very many people, did you? Oh God, color. Color's gonna die. Color's gonna die. Color's gonna die. Get in the compound. Okay, so they're destroying all of my power lines, which is great. Now they're gonna breach through my animals. See, the last raid did this too. You're gonna go through my animals, aren't you? Nope, you're gonna back off after that. Okay, you're gonna go through there and die to some traps. Die there. Okay, so yeah, they're coming down here. So let's get some shooters set up. We'll do 3 shooters here. We'll do 3 shooters here. Hold on. There. And then, what are you? You're not carrying anything. Where's your weapon? You're melee. Get a thrombo horn. Duh. Anyone else not carrying anything? Thrombo horn, thrombo horn, thrombo horn, thrombo horn, thrombo horn. Okay, no, we're good there. And then you guys can come and hang out like right here-ish. And then once Matthias gets his... Oh. Oh, they turned around and started running again. So Stone Anvil, I'll tell you this. If you want to support me, I know me and you just met and we're new and everything. Buy it through the Humble store using that link. It'll support me. Please and thank you. If you ever want to pick it up. Unless you got your own way of getting it, then go nuts. We've had a couple people pick up Ideology so far through there. Alright, so Chadaless is almost dead. We can save him. I wonder what made everybody turn back. I guess somebody died. They almost breached my defenses. Man. They really kicked my butt. Okay, let's rescue this guy. We gotta rescue him. Katsumi. Come here. Rescue this dude. You're dead in what? A minute? 9 seconds? You are dead... in 6 hours. Capture him. See if these guys die. Okay, those guys died. These 2 guys are gonna die, hopefully. Hit a trap, hit a trap, hit a trap. Yep. Okay, cool. So we wiped out everybody in the raid, except for 3 folks. And then we gotta rebuild. That is not a bio-coated shotgun, by the way. Okay, so traps have to be replaced. We gotta replace... that's not what I wanted. I wanted the bodies. Crap, all the bodies are just scattered around. No, I hate having to manually click on the bodies. Oh, I can just go to allow all, right? They made this a thing now. I keep forgetting that's a thing. Alright, everybody is unrestricted. Let's set up Nikki B's sleep schedule. Let's make sure he's assigned correctly here. No drugs! Even though I'm making drugs. And everyone can be on lavish meals. Gotta rebuild. Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Yes. Alright. What are you good at? What's up, Deathy Poo? Thank you for the 420. Quick sleeper, Missandris too smart. You're also good at shooting. You're a mute. You're incapable of social. I think I want this person. I think this will be our other bitch. Our other hauler cleaner. I did not. That's a good call on that one. It was Nikki B, right? Yeah, let me get him set up. Good call. So schedule, Nikki B, you are sleeping 11 to 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, you're good. How's your rest? Go ahead, get you up now. Go do things. Be a night owl. Just finished Witcher 3. Now I have time to come to stream. What's up, Real Billy Mays? Welcome in. Congrats on beating Witcher 3. That's something we still got to do, too, on my end of things. All right. Let's fix this back. Right? Right. Okay, sounds good. Do we lose power over here? I don't think we lost any power, right? Nope, they literally just took down the barricades. Haha! What a bunch of idiots. And then they only took down one wall there. Oh, they took down a door also. Infection. Locust has an infection. We gotta treat his infection really well. 53%, not bad. I had doors there. Thank you, AT. I remember that. Oh, you meant here. Oh, yeah, good call. Good call. That's why they went for it, because it was walls, because it was doors. How do I know it will give you the referral royalty when I buy it? I follow the link, but I don't see anything specific about you when I'm checking out. Does it work off of cookies? Try when you check out. Does it say anything like this is supporting so and so? I don't know. Let's try it. Let's see. Let's see. Let me copy this link and let's look. Because I'm not signed into Humble on this PC. So let's see. If I go here and I search ideology, and I hit add to cart and go to cart, must be logged in to purchase. Right, so right here, it should say partnering with right here. See this? It should say that at the bottom. Yeah, no worries, buddy. Good thing you asked me, because I had never looked before. No, don't worry. I didn't even know myself. We literally just signed up for that like a week ago. So, trust me, it never hurts to ask questions. Never ever hurts. There's no such thing as dumb questions around here. Only dumb people sometimes, but you're not a dumb person. You'll know when they're dumb when they come in here and it's like the old saying, it's better to be a fool and not open your mouth and reveal or whatever that you are or something. Or be thought a fool than to open your mouth and be revealed. I'm going to deconstruct these two so we can smooth those walls out, and then we'll build these back out. I don't think we can smooth that with the column there. I hope we can. Oh, God. It's a fire! Nobody cares about the fire, huh? Hello? Does nobody care about the fire? There we go. So I guess it still does affect it even though we got it covered. Sweet. Rebuild these traps. Rebuild these walls. Make our place great again. We can cremate all those bodies. We got our pigs. Everything's good. We're feeding our animals fungus. And since we're growing so much of it, this is also part of the ideology DLC 2 stone. Since we're tunnelers, we get to floor the gravel. We get to put gravel down that's called fungus gravel. And it goes below an overhead mountain. And what happens is you can grow fungus here. It's nutrifungus. And it allows you to have that as a vegetable. So we're able to live off of this. And we can mix it with meat to make fine meals, or we can use it for that. Yeah, it's really cool. Also, ideology adds in some really, really cool stuff. Like these are slab beds because we're masochists and we want to. Pain is our. We get off on pain, so we sleep on literal slabs. Then this flooring right here, that's royalty. But here's our ideology's columns. Like some of the things get changed up a little bit. Like the tables have like cuts in it. We got stools. We get cool looking columns and stuff. This is where our altar is for like doing our ideology stuff, where we praise things and stuff. We're weird. Now here, our connection's 46. I want it to be 100 or 80. Dryad cast not set. I want the carrier. There we go. This is also new with ideology. So they changed the animals in 1.3. You know that. You can't do like meat tanks anymore or something like that. So this tree right here allows you to kind of prune it, and as you're pruning it, you gain a stronger connection. You're allowed more casts of different dryads, and the dryads do things for you. There's dryads that give you medicine. There's dryads that give you wood. We're going to have a carrier dryad that hauls for us. But you can have an attack dryad and everything else. This game, the DLC is super duper in depth. It adds a lot of RP elements to the game. I don't like a lot of it because one of the big things in my chat is I don't like to talk about religion and politics because people like to argue about that. And someone always comes out of the woodwork and says something stupid. So this kind of forces you into that paradigm. And you got to look it all head on and hope no one comes in here and says something dumb. Is your leader an orange man? And then we gotta like ban people and time them out and roll our eyes because everybody's dumb. And, you know, stuff like that happens from time to time. But I won't let it bother me. Well, yeah, no, Stone Anvil. I hate when chat turns into a locker room like that. Mine's better than yours. Nuh-uh, yours sucks. It's like, okay, children. Can we just focus on the end goal here and stop bickering? I kind of want to take this and go this way with it. We all got to live here. Might as well get along. Easier said than done, especially for a lot of people. I ain't got to be here. You ain't got to be here. Someone's always got to find something to argue with. I organized my freezer yesterday because we made it bigger. So all the fine meals go here. Simple meals go here. Then we got like chocolate and stuff. And this is miscellaneous. So we got packaged survival meals here. And then here's where the corpses are going to go that we need to butcher. And then all the rest of the food goes there. It looks so good now. It looks so good. It makes me happy. We'll get all those cleaned up soon. Got some smoke leaf we can sell. Got some medicine that we need. How's our connection now? 54%. We got to spend 5 hours a day pruning this thing to keep up the connection. And then once the dryads hatch, they're good to go. So unrestricted. Oh, can we zap? There we go. Go zap Donovan. We're using our conversion powers to try and convert this guy to our ideology. He's in a paralytic abasia. This is royalty DLC. And he's asleep for like 30 days. But in the meantime, we're kind of like cheering him up and stuff. We're going to try and convert him to our cult, though. I don't know what I'm looking at here. I'm back. Oh, hi. I didn't give up. We had to move on to other things. Some people have an expectation around 6 Eastern that we do our community highlight, and then we move on after that. We're going to go back to it. We're going to go back to it. I just don't want to go back to it right now. But the game's pretty good. There's definitely a way to do things. I'm just not doing them right. A marriage is on. Katsumi proposed to Warner. Okay, cool. So we gotta get a new bed made. So we're probably going to uninstall this. And then we'll build a nice double bed here. Yeah, Opalani. So the game feels more like a roguelike to me. And me and roguelikes don't get along very well. Like, roguelikes aren't very good for me. But yeah, this is Rimworld. This is a colony sim a storytelling survival game. And the gist of the story is roguelike means you die and you respawn and like the world and everything's different and you play a different game. No, this is Rimworld. It has the same art style as Prison Architect, but they're completely different games. So this game has a lot of depth to it. So like this character here has a biography. They were a bully as a child. They're a farmer, a framer as an adult. They have traits and skills. They have needs, specific needs, and they have a social tab. They're friends and enemies with people, and they log everything that happens with them up to a certain amount of days in the past. And you can use it to kind of RP and tell a story and stuff. So the gist of it is we've crash landed on this Rim world, and we need to get off of it. Yeah. Because it's not an RPG, but it has RPG elements. So you can kind of make it your own story. Yes, we have a channel point redemption where you can redeem a character to be named. So it kind of makes you emotionally invested in your character. All right, I want to make a jade double bed. But there's crafting, there's leveling up, there's experience to be gained, there's skills, there's hunting, and there's a giant mod community for this game. I just don't mod my games. What's different in Rimworld? So Oxygen Not Included focuses more on the science and not so much on the characters so much. Because like the characters, Oxygen Not Included has dupes, and most of the dupes, there's only a handful of dupes that you're gonna get. So the combination isn't at random as much. In this one, the characters are all, according to the game, they're all real people. They've all had a history. They've all got a future. They've all got something that they're living for, something that they're doing, and they don't all come from a portal that sits in the middle of your base. So that's what adds to the depth of the game. The graphics are a big turnoff for people. They don't enjoy the graphics. But the storytelling and the depth is what really makes this game shine. So at the moment, the basic victory in this game is to build a rocket and take off from the world. But we're playing the Ideology DLC. And what the Ideology gets to do is you get to make your own religion. So we have an ideology that believes in things that I want them to believe in. So they're a female supremacy. They're ruled by females. They collectivist. Pain is a virtue, so they're masochists, and they want to live in the mountains. So by picking these, they have a bunch of diverse things that you can get into. And you can go from there. I encourage you to watch a little bit of it before you pick it up, but if you want to, this game doesn't go on sale often, but it is on sale on the Humble Bundle. And if you want to use !humble, I have a partner link, and if you use that, it supports me and supports a charity. And I think right now it's 10% off, which is probably the best deal you're going to get on it. But it's like a $30 game. So right now we just had some rare thrumbos appear. They're going to get hit by my traps and they're going to get injured. We're going to kill them and take their fur and their horns because their fur and horns is very valuable. So we're going to wait for them to come around and then we're going to kill them. But if you take a look, Opalani, see how big this map tile is compared to our pawns? This map tile is this little octagon right here, this little hexagon. Then there's other hexagons, and there's an entire world. All these are AI-generated factions. And some of them are neutral, some of them are evil, some of them are good. You can get a whole game for that, yes. You sure can. All right, so they've walked through the traps. Maybe they'll walk through the second set of traps and get really, really hurt. I don't really want them going through the traps, but if they're going to go through it, I might as well go ahead and... Oh, there's another trap. But yeah, there's a... But what I showed you here, this is a DLC. It's also like $30, I think. Sims is so shameless. No, EA is shameless about their DLCs. So this Thrumbo is almost dead. We gotta wait for it to come through the traps, and then we're gonna shoot it up. We're gonna kill it. And hi, Mr. Greater Than. I hope you're well, bud. All right, guys, come here. Come hither and attack the Thrumbo. Maybe get on this side. He's walking around. Make up your mind. Where do you want to die? Oh God, Misery, run! Misery kite! Okay, cool, they're dead. All right, you do you, boo. And, this Thrumbo we can butcher here at the butchering table. We get fur and horns. We get Thrumbo meat, and then we can combine that meat with vegetables to make fine meals to feed our colonists. Colonists require upkeep. They need food, rest, recreation, beauty. So they're just like pawns, and oxygen not included. And then they get buffs and debuffs based off of what they're experiencing. And each one is different. Ultrasaurus, for example, has a chemical interest. She's interested in drugs, and she will do drugs when she wants to, regardless of what you tell them. No drugs, chemical interest. That means they're gonna do drugs. You can set up all of their outfits, all of their food restrictions, all of their drugs. You can assign, you can set up their schedule, just like oxygen not included. You have animals. You can set up all the animals and how they do. Research. This is the research tree. It's the same. Some of the items get added based off your ideology. And it's just a colony sim that tells a story. So at the moment, what we're doing is we're smoothing out these walls. We dug ourselves into a mountain. And we smoothed out all the walls and floors because it makes it more beautiful. See the twos and everything? So it makes it more beautiful, which ups their comfort level and makes them happier. It also allows us to put power lines through here, which is what we're trying to accomplish, so we can get our power hooked up to all of our pieces and things. So now that we've gotten that hooked up, we're going to build this wall here, and then we should be good to go there. And then we can take this out, and we'll have... And this right here detracts from the beauty. See how it's neutral here? When we take that away, it'll be +2 again. And then there's dirt, obviously, too, that takes away. So we're going to deconstruct. If I deconstruct here, we should grab it from the walls, I hope. This one grabbed from the wall. That one grabbed from the wall. So yeah, these should be fine. Okay, so our relationships went up because we had the member leave healthy. Yeah, Opalani, I knew it was going to suit you. All you had to do was see it, buddy. If you want to, so Opalani, I don't know how much of a YouTube person you are, but we have a playlist. We have playlists of all of my Rimworld playthroughs on YouTube, and we actually have a system in place in chat where you can find playlists if you want. If you use !PL, it kind of gives you a breakdown, and if you do like PLRIM, it tells you that there's more than one. So you could do like Rim 2, and you can pull that up. Now here's the bad thing about the Oxygen Not Included playthrough. I originally hired an editor to edit my VODs down and put them onto YouTube, and they waited more than 60 days to finish, so they lost a lot of the tail end of the run. So there's only like 40-ish hours of the playthrough there.